What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Marquette versus DePaul college basketball matchup going down Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Marquette and DePaul, and DePaul 3-22 on the year, 0-14 in conference play after an 81-70 loss at the hands of Providence in their last matchup. They did cover getting 20 points, but again, it was just another defeat for the Blue Demons. Meanwhile, Marquette comes in 19-6 on the year, 10-4 in conference play, off an 81-53 blowout loss at the hands of UConn in a high-profile matchup on the road last time out. And nothing went right for Marquette in that game. They shot 16 of 34 from the floor, 5 of 23 from three-point range. They only got to the free throw line 8 times. It was a really disciplined effort for the most part from UConn in that game. And UConn they just outplayed Marquette in that matchup. And it was a big second, or I should say, big last 10 minutes of the first half that did end Marquette. It was tied at the end after the first 10 minutes of the game. But all of a sudden you blink and UConn's up 16 at the half and never really looked back at that point. And Marquette now sort of trying to scramble and pick up the pieces because they have a murderer's row of teams left down the stretch after this game. Home games against Xavier and Providence, road game against Creighton, home game against UConn in the rematch, and then a road game against Xavier to close out the year. So it is a tough stretch for Marquette coming up. And normally maybe in a spot like that against a team like DePaul, who's been terrible this season, maybe I could consider that the points could be worth a look in a look-ahead spot for Marquette because maybe they have one eye on the road ahead, but I think it's just a bad spot for DePaul. I mean, this is a bad DePaul team to begin with. If you follow me here at Pickdawgz, you know the script for DePaul, and I've followed it for some time now, is that DePaul can have a great season in non-conference portion of their schedule. They could be great in non-conference play. Sometimes they're great in non-conference, sometimes they're not. But the one thing that always remains true year in and year out is that DePaul stinks it up in the Big East. They've had one winning season since joining the Big East. I believe it was back in 2005, and it's just all been bad for DePaul. They fired their coach. They got the new coach bump against Marquette, ironically enough, when they lost by 13 earlier this season. DePaul's covered 3 of the last 4 meetings, including each of the last 2, as a double-digit dog. But like I said, I just don't think DePaul has what it takes to hang around in this matchup. They're the worst team in the conference in offensive and defensive efficiency, worst team in three-point shooting, three-point defense, offensive rebounding, effective field goal percentage. They're also worst in offensive rebounding percentage allowed on the defensive end of the floor. It's all bad for DePaul, and I think it's going to get a heck of a lot worse. I think Marquette is going to look for a bounce-back performance to get the bad taste out of their mouths from that loss to UConn. So I'm going to be taking I'm going to take Marquette here. I'm going to lay the lumber. Not a game I'm rushing to the window to bet at this number, but for me, it's Marquette or nothing here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.